All right.
All right, so what's your name, bro?
Ray Ray.
Ray Ray.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Where you from originally?
I'm from Phoenix. Well, yeah, Phoenix, Arizona.
Born and raised out here?
Yep.
What's going on with you right now? Are you homeless?
I want to say, yeah, I'm homeless because I'm not in a stable place. Like, I'm bouncing from hotels or couch surfing, or I just stay with like some friends and stuff like that. That's about it, you know. Or like there's been times where I have been like on the street though, you know, and I have had to sleep, you know, on the curb, you know, like
Yeah.
like that. But
What's up with your family? Where they all at?
so when I was 7, I was living when I was like from when I was born to when I was 7, I was living with my biological parents, and my mom was Native, my dad's black, and when I was living with them, my dad would have problems with like drug problems,
Yeah.
like addiction, and like he would hit my mom and stuff like that, or abuse me and my siblings or whatever. So we ended up getting taken when I was like 7, when I was with my aunt, and we were like, she was just going in the store to get alcohol, and I started fighting with my brother in the car. Some lady in a van called like CPS on us, pulled up and came and took us. My dad tried to struggle. He was fighting, but he was struggling with trying to get us back, and he just didn't. We ended up getting adopted by this lady that was taking me and my brother to our visitation to see my parents, right?
Yeah.
And she ended up adopting us, or whatever. And like I said, 'cause I'm Native, when you adopt Native kids, sometimes, depending on the tribe, I'm Hopi, so sometimes you get a check for doing that. My parents were getting it around, at least I say, $2 to $5 grand. I'm not sure, but somewhere between there for each child, you know. And there was 7 of us.
So you get a check on top of what you're already getting?
Mhm. Yeah, and my parents weren't. My dad was working at. He was driving a school bus to drop me and my sister off to school,
Okay.
but my mom wasn't working. We had a nice house in Waddell. You know what Waddell is?
Yeah.
We had a nice house out there. Like I'm not from the streets, but I'm not like, I don't know why. It's cool to be from the trenches now or whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm not from that, bro. I grew up in a nice suburban area. You know, I went to a A+ school, Shadow Ridge. I graduated from there when like 2 years ago, and but yeah, once I turned 18, I went to trade school too when I was 16. Got my facility maintenance trade, and I'm just not using it to my advantage right now because I'm making poor decisions, you know. But that's me. But
So when you were living in Waddell, that's with your adopted family, right?
mhm.
What were they? Were they Mexican?
They were black. They were black. They own a
Okay.
church. It's called Covenant Word Church.
Mhm.
Yeah, I still fully support everything that they do, you know, because like they wouldn't have made me. I wouldn't be who I am without their help today, you know.
Yeah.
And I give them all respect for that, you know. But when I turned 18 one day, my mom was like having problems with me because I was sneaking out to go see my ex-girlfriend, Vanessa. Like, so I was leaving home at night, leaving the window open, you know, climbing out, sneaking. She was just mad about it or whatever, and like, so I guess she felt the need to tell me I had to leave when I was 18, you know. But in my opinion, I thought it was for the money because I'm not the only sibling that was told to leave when they turned 18. My sister was, my brother was, and now my younger sister's going to be told, you know. And we're all Native, so we all get that check, you know.
Yeah.
And her daughter, her biological daughter, is like 21, still staying there, never graduated, you know. But I know, I mean, I just made my own poor decisions or whatever, which caused it, but, you know.
How was it growing up in a adopted family?
I mean, it's basically everything that like people like you hear from other people. Like they're not treated like the same as their other biological kids and stuff like that, you know. But it wasn't the worst, you know. My sisters actually were adopted by this family too. They're called the York family. They're on the news a while ago for child abuse. They were abusing my sisters, like had them sleeping in the backyard, like having to use the bathroom in like buckets, and it was shit, bro, you know. And they're doing time for it now. But my mom and dad saw it on the TV one day, my adopted parents, and they adopted my sisters, you know. But and then they kicked her out when she turned 18. So I'm like, it was kind of up, you know, like you're not really doing much, you know. But after just knowing that we've been through like hell and back when we were younger, just to be put out here on the street without support, you know, is messed up, you know. But you know,
What happened to your biological mom and dad?
I went and visited my parents when, not my mom though, but my dad when I turned 18 and to go stay with him because I had nowhere to go. And it wasn't too much of a change, you know. He was still really, really bad, you know, like, and we ended up getting in like a fist fight and stuff, you know. And then he texts me every now and then, like he's dying from kidney. He has a failing kidney, you know, but he's like doing it. I think he's doing the best that he can, you know. But you know, that's kind of me.
What about your mom, bro?
My mom, I don't have any clue about it. She lives out on the reservation.
Were you staying in the res when you guys were little?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Like before you guys got took by CPS?
Yeah.
Was that in the res when that happened?
That was here in Phoenix when we got taken. Yeah, and but when I was kicked out, I was smoking weed like a little bit when I was staying with my parents, you know. But when I got older and stuff, and I was kicked out here on the street, you know, I started trying to figure out ways to cope. I would start walking, just walking all day, dog. You know, like listening to music, always listening to music, just walking to try to like clear my head. Like, damn, like I really got kicked out over like just some bullshit, you know, like. And I don't got nobody out here to help me. I don't know what taxes are. I don't know how to do, like, I don't even know how to set my own doctor's appointments, you know? And I'm trying to, like, understand that, like, I really am out here on my own, you know? Like, nobody's out here going to help me, so I got to figure out how I'm going to do it for myself because nobody else is going to do it for me, you know? And I was just trying to get that through my head, you know? And it was hard to get that to click, you know? But I still ended up working jobs. I still went and got jobs, you know? Little jobs here and there, like Burger King. I was manager there and stuff. And then I was paying rent at a friend's house.
All the way up to manager?
Yeah, I was working at a friend's house, though, you know. I started getting a room to rent and shit. But then it was toxic for me and her. Like, I started getting DV charges, bro, you know, because we were outside yelling and fighting.
Stay with your girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we were yelling and fighting and stuff, but never, like, putting hands on her, never that, you know. Yeah. But, and for all people that do that, that's just not cool at all. But we would get into like arguments in the street, and I go get arrested for DV because they have to arrest somebody or whatever. I get out and I lose my job. You know, I don't have money for rent. Now I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. And then I don't know. I just one day I started going for a walk again, and I was in the city of Youngtown by Surprise or El Mirage, and there's these people on the curb like they're smoking something. And I'm like, they're like, how old are you, bro? What are you doing out here, whatever? And I was like, nothing, bro. I'm just trying to like get my mind right. You know, like, here, you want to get your mind right, bro? And I looked at it, and it was a tray, you know, like a blue, and I didn't. I'll be honest, I didn't think twice about doing it. You know, I just grabbed the tray, and I smoked it, bro. And it's been a big downfall in my life since then. You know.
So how did you end up all the way out here on 27th Ave, bro?
When I was out in Surprise, like I said, it got hard for me to start paying my rent with my girlfriend. So I ended up leaving because I couldn't do much. You know, I wasn't paying him like, bro. You know. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna be homeless out in the city of Surprise. Like, you been there?
Yeah.
There's nobody homeless out there, you know. You don't see none of this shit out there. So
right
I'm like,
there, but they kick it on.
Youngtown, yeah, by the river bottom.
Yeah, by the river bottom.
So I was like, I'm not about to be homeless out here and everybody's gonna see me that I went to school with, you know. I'm be embarrassed, bro. My car got impounded and I have shit, you know. I'm walking around with like bags with all my clothes and stuff, you know. But I didn't look homeless, you know. But I would try to like play it off as best as I could, you know, to blend in because I didn't want to be seen. And I just kept getting arrested, bro, for trespassing, for sleeping outside of somewhere. So I was like, you know what, Surprise, I'm gonna go to Phoenix. And I came to Phoenix, and I should never even came out here, bro. I should just stayed out in Surprise, you know. I should.
Here, huh?
Yeah, I got into pills more, you know. I started struggling with that more, and then. Like I meet a lot of like people. I meet a lot of like girls that I talk to that are pretty fond of me, that are cool with, you know, that let me stay with them or whatever, you know. But it's just rough, bro. Like one time I was out here on 27th, and I guess I was talking to a bunch of like girls that were being up by a dude, you know, and I didn't have a clue. But I'm staying in their hotels for a couple weeks, and they're like, I'm hearing her phone ring and she's just declining the calls, you know, and I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm not checking her phone or whatever, you know. So we're just chilling and shit, and then next you know, I get outside, come on the block to go get some food, and there's like a group of dudes that are right there by the bus stop in front of 76, and they came and they started pressing me. They're like just like hot about the fact that I was chilling with their girl and I didn't know that she was being like out by somebody. And I ended up getting jumped. Like my shoes got robbed, bro. You know,
So they thought you were trying
to take their game or whatever, you know. And they took my shit. You know, I got up and I just bounced back from it, and then happened again, you know, and again it happened like 3 times, bro. You know, and so I got up from over there. I moved to 19 to Camelback, and then my brother got kicked out, so I started trying to take care of my brother. I got off pills for a little bit, you know. I started doing better. Started trying to support me and him, and then I looked at it as a way there is a way to make a profit out of the pills without doing too much that you know that you don't I'm just not saying much, but you can make money off of things like that, you know. Yeah. And I started getting into that, and just recently when I was like trying to get 100 off or something like that, I was in an alley and someone came up behind me, pistol at me in my mouth, and knocked my tooth out. Like, so it's like I'm starting to learn like there's nothing out here for me, you know. Like as I'm starting to get older and I'm starting to humble myself after that and just a bunch of other shit, I'm starting to humble myself as a person that get to do my head like I'm gonna eventually die out here, you know, or I'm gonna eventually get real messed up because like I'm a small kid, you know. I'm only 18. I'm not even a grown man yet, you know, and I'm like still trying to figure out where my place is at in life and stuff, you know, and this isn't it, bro, you know, it's not it at all. But then I see other kids out here that are my age, you know, or I went to school with and stuff, and I try to talk to them and try to convince them, you know, that we could go to talk together, because sometimes you don't want to do things alone, you know. Yeah. But I'm ready to go to talks, you know. I'm like, but it's just the fact that my brother's on the pills now too, you know, so it's like I don't want to leave him out here, but sometimes you got...
Is your brother on 27?
No, he's on 19th.
Oh, okay. But
sometimes you gotta like get the idea in your head that you can't help nobody until you help yourself first, you know. So
you gotta do it for yourself.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a very intelligent young man, you know. Yeah, but like I'm not that street smart, you know. I don't know what I'm doing out here, you know. Like I'm just mobbing every day, just walking around, and I don't know who knows where, you know. But one day I'm gonna figure it out, and you know, I'm gonna do something with my life, you know. And I can promise that, you know, for like my brother and my family, to make them proud. You know, I want to go to college. I graduated with a 2.50 GPA, 2.50 GPA. So like I could do things. I got trades, you know. But it's just hard getting stability under your feet is the main number one problem I have problem with doing, you know. And then like giving myself, what is it called, dude? It starts with a D. Disciplining myself. I have a problem with disciplining myself with what I need to understand that doesn't need to be in my body, what doesn't need to be entertained by my eyes, or doesn't need to be just like around at all, period. Like the people I be chilling with, you know, I don't need to be chilling with everybody. Not everybody's your friend out here at all. And once I get that through my head completely all the way, because I already got the idea that that's what it is, you know, I think I can get somewhere, you know, and do something with my life, you know.
Well, you're still young enough, bro.
And I appreciate you, you know.
You could definitely do it. All right, well, hey man, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. Are you okay if I post it up on my YouTube channel?
Yeah, you're good, bro.
And just in case anybody wants to reach out to you with any sort of help or donations, do you want to put anything out there, like an email, Facebook Messenger?
I have a Facebook and an Instagram. My Facebook's Raekwon Moore, RAEKWON MOORE, and then my Instagram is it's sofly.ray. So by SOFLY.RAY. I appreciate you for coming out and noticing me and taking the time out of your day to hear what I have to say. You know, it means a lot, because not a lot of people, you know, nobody really give a fuck about you out here, you know. So it means a lot when someone just comes by and just even say have a good day or how's your day going, you know, it does, you know. So I appreciate that, man.